Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel, The Organized Soprano. If you are new here, hello. My name is Kay and I'm a professional home organizer and home enthusiast, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So being a home and organizing YouTuber, I get to try out a lot of different home products, and my favorite place in the house is in the kitchen. I love to cook, I love to eat, and I have definitely found some really fun things from Amazon that I want to share with you today, and I feel like they're all under $30. So you can go on Amazon and purchase all of these things. I have not purchased all of these things directly from Amazon, but you can definitely buy them on Amazon. Now, I like to refer to the problems that these things solve as first world problems, because at the end of the day, you don't need this stuff. It's completely unnecessary and extra, but you know what? It helps. And a lot of these things have made me very happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about the most unnecessary 10 things that I'm enjoying in my kitchen. Hopefully you'll like some of these things too. The first thing I'm gonna mention, and I've showed you guys this in a video before, is the Interdesign both K-cup and tea bag holder. The great thing about these is that they are, boom, stackable. I love anything that's stackable. I'm obsessed with stackability. It just makes you use all that vertical space better, and they're clear so you can see what's inside. And what's great about these is the little K-cup container, you can take the top out, and you can have your little K-cups on the bottom. I love it. Ever since I got a Keurig machine, I've been trying to think of a way that I can tolerate to organize them, and this so far is my favorite way. It fits right in the cabinet, which is perfect. And the little tea bag container, it opens up the same way as well, and it holds all of your favorite varieties of tea. Right now we're heavy on the throat coat because I'm doing a lot of singing gigs, and this is like magic for singing if you're not familiar. It's got like slippery elm and marshmallow and all kinds of stuff that makes your throat feel better. It's awesome. It's naturally sweet, and so you don't have to add sugar to it if you like a sweet tea, but this little guy, these little friends, love them. Love them. I am super late to the party on this. I know, I'm aware of that, but silicone baking mats, life game changer, game changer. If you're like, I hate baking I hate baking on like regular baking mats because like things stick to it, you don't have put enough oil, it's dirty, it's crazy. And if you use parchment paper, yeah, that's fine, it's recyclable, you can just pull it up. But sometimes things stick to that as well. So silicone, things don't stick to this. So these are from a company called Kitsini, and they were pretty affordable. I think they were like 20 bucks for a pack of 3. You get one little one and 2 of these regular sized ones, and you just put them on your baking sheet and you can cook anything you'd like on them. They're really awesome. They can tolerate a lot of heat and they clean up fairly well. I'm gonna be totally honest with you and say every silicone baking mat is hard to keep clean and requires very specialized cleaning effort. I found the best way to keep these clean is to like every now and again go in with some baking soda, let them soak a little bit, and then go to town. All the oil and stuff comes off, but if you don't clean these with baking soda pretty regularly, they can get this oily burnt on residue, and it's disgusting and you would never want to touch it. So I definitely recommend taking really good care of these, and they'll stay nice and beautiful for you and not gross. But silicone baking mats have changed my life. This is the silicone video because I'm going to show you a lot of silicone things in this. Anyway, Kitsini baking mats, love them, solve all my first world baking problems. Let's just get all the silicone things out of the way. Why not? Tea bag buddy. This is dumb, okay? This is really dumb, but if you like your hot coffee or tea, this basically serves as a cover for your cups so your tea or coffee doesn't cool down as quickly. And you can take your tea bag out. If you have one of those tea bags with a string, you can put the string through this little groove here, and then you can take it out of your cup and you can squeeze it out if you're into that. Some people say that's bad for the tea, but you know, I do it. And you can put your tea bag in here and have it sit there in case you want to do a second infusion. I like to infuse my tea more than once, so if you're into that, this is a good way. I used to just put it on a plate. This is so much easier, and it's silicone, it cleans up really nice, and I like it. Tea bag buddy, she's cute. This is real dumb. but this has changed my life, and I love this dumb thing. So if you get one of those bowls that's microwave safe, but it says may get hot in the microwave, they're not kidding. Like the bowl gets hot. I have burn my hands trying to get the bowl out of the mic. I hate it. And it's a nightmare. Or the plates too, the stuff gets hot. And I've just been frustrated. And now they have this dumb silicone mat that you can put in the microwave, have your bowl on here, and then when you take the bowl out, you just scoop it up like that. Boom, your hands don't get burned, and it actually acts as a trivet as well. You can open jars with it. It's multi-purpose. I love this thing. I think this was like $10. I don't wanna, I'll put the price at the bottom, I'm not really sure, but this was what, it solved one of the biggest frustrations in my kitchen when reheating things. So I love this silicone microwave mat. It's dumb, but it has solved my biggest first world problem in this kitchen. All right, more silicone. The Lekué? I think the brand is pronounced Lekué, but this is the herb stick, and this is cool. If you're like me and you cook with fresh herbs and they are always going bad and you can't keep them fresh for long enough, your other option is to freeze some of the herbs so that you can use them later and they'll still taste fresh. So I do this mainly with cilantro and basil, because basil goes quickly. If you look at it wrong, if you let it go for overnight, it's black, all of a sudden it's terrible. So what you do is you mince some of the rough chop some of the herbs, you put them in the herb stick, and then you put a little bit of olive oil to the fill line, and then put it in the freezer, and then you get this really cool herb stick that you can chop or you can, use in recipes, and it tastes delicious, because I know that dried cilantro and dried basil is one of the most disappointing things I've ever experienced in my life. I remember when I was like 23 and I bought some dried basil for the first time, I was personally offended when I found that it tastes like nothing when I put it in my dish. So keeping fresh herbs is something I like to do on a regular basis, but I don't like to waste them. So this herb stick has been a game changer in my kitchen. Last silicone thing, I've been trying this for a couple of weeks and I really like them. Stasher bags. They are the bomb. My husband and I are both wild for these. We're very much into these. They're basically a food storage bag. So you can put fruit, you can put this one has an onion in it. And you can basically treat it like a plastic bag, but it's not, it's silicone, which is slightly better for the environment because you can reuse this so many, thousands and thousands of times. You can put this in the dishwasher, you can wash it under normal circumstances in your sink, but it keeps things fresh and it's resealable. It has a really strong silicone seal. They come in different fun colors and different sizes. They're not super cheap, but you can reuse them over and over and over again, which makes it worth it. I want to get some big ones to put in the freezer to put frozen vegetables in, but I'm working my way up to that, a little more AdSense money. I can probably get some more of those, but we love these. My husband and I are over the moon about these, and we're gonna use these instead of plastic bags. So any little step you can make to use less plastic is good. So stasher bags, big fan. I don't like water. I mean, I like water, but I don't like to drink water. Usually I like a little something with flavor. I'm coming off of that sweet tea, a fruit juice addiction that I've had my whole life. So infusing water with fruits is one of the more helpful things. It's helping me drink more water. So I love this glass infusion pitcher that I got from Amazon. It's so pretty, and you can chop up fruits, you can chop up herbs like mint, and you can put that in there. I've done mint cucumber water. That is the best. That's my favorite. The cucumber water is actually the best. I've done lime water, strawberry water, melon. It's so good, and it's really easy to clean. As of making this video today, this one is not available. I don't know why. I only ordered it a month ago or something like that, but I will link below a couple of different ones that are glass as well. I really like this. It's helping me drink a lot more water. I gotta make some more water today. I think I'll make lime water. One of the more dumb problems I have is trying to dry bottles. I have these, my husband has a SodaStream and he drinks water from those bottles, and they just don't stand up in the dish rack that we have. It's really annoying. And when I have the water bottles with the little skinny neck, they don't dry properly because I can't, I put them and they fall down. So I just got a bottle drying rack, and it changed my life. And the great thing about it is it changes shape. So you can have it be like that, you can have it be like that, and still stands up. And it's, look, it's so compact so that when you have to store it, it gets really tiny. You don't have to take up a lot of space. So anything that changes shape, like a trombone, I kind of like. But this is one of my favorite things I've been doing for the past few months. Very, very helpful. So dumb. If you are very talented, you can cook rice in a pan and it never turns out badly. You never burn it, you never undercook it or anything like that. I am not one of those people. I have a problem with rice sometimes. I can, you know, be slightly negligent and bottom burns, but not with this rice cooker. This is a little mini rice cooker from Dash, and I got this maybe a month or two ago, and I love it. It's so tiny. If it's just 2 people living in the household and you need to cook like a cup of rice, this is your guy. It's so, first of all, so cute. Okay, so cute. I think it comes in like pink and a lot of other colors, but hello, we had to get the mint. I have tried a bunch of different rice varieties in this and cooks them perfectly every time. It also makes oatmeal and all kinds of other things, so it's been a really, really, really great purchase, and I highly recommend this to anybody living in a small space who can't have a huge rice cooker. Just get this little dude and he'll help you. My OXO Box Grater with container. You guys, this thing, it's freaking genius. It's got all the little like grating areas, and be careful, this is sharp. The first time I used this, I grated my thumb and it was real sad. But that's when you know it can grate your vegetables. So if you're doing a little something, just be careful. But the greatest thing is it comes with this little container. How cute is that? It's got the little measurements on the sides there, so you know how much is in there. And it's got this really awesome silicone bottom. So it's not gonna slide around while you're doing your grating thing. It's not gonna slide around. It's like super, and this doesn't slide around either. So you can just use this plain, or you just use this out. And for the most part, it works pretty well. The things go inside the container. So the container comes with a little top. So if you don't use all the cheese or whatever, you can pop that in the refrigerator and let that chill out for a little bit. And when you're done using the whole thing, when you wash everything, it stores inside like that. OXO, drop the mic. All right, one more thing. Speaking of good grips, this cutting board is my new favorite thing from OXO. Every time I do a cooking video, you guys are like, use a cloth under your cutting board to stop it from sliding around, even though I never said I had an issue with that. I just, because it looks like it's sliding around and like makes you guys really nervous. But with this cutting board, that's not gonna be a problem because it has little tiny feet on both sides. Look at that, it's identical. So you can put this down like that and it won't move around. You can do all kinds of fun things on here. And when you're done with one side, flip it over, do the same thing on the other side, and it's still got the little feet so you can't slide it around. And it also comes in a baby size. So I have both sizes. I just wanted to try both sizes out. They're both good. They're both good. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys want to try any of these products from Amazon, I will have a link down below for you so you can buy them and try them yourself. There are affiliate links to support the channel. So if you buy those, I get a little commission so that I can keep making free videos for you. Question of the day: what first world problems in your kitchen would you like to solve but haven't yet? Let me know down in the comment below. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.